Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. It's nice to see that Ibrahim stepped to top. So then now, like I had told all you this morning, I actually already have some more videos. Like, I could show you the proof. YouTube is going to be the easiest place to do so because it just has all the videos lined up. And then I myself think there's one more. Yeah, that I actually have to upload along with this one. So the red is that I already been to. These two I already uploaded. One was for worldwide, one was for network. So I also have a post in network. Go check it out. And then I got these two still I had to upload for today already. And what were they about? What are the stock markets? And this was answering the rest of them, the rest of the questions. But then I saw that Ibrahim did something that I asked the community to do, which was if you see that I gone for a good while, put down some questions. Now, I am happy to see that you stepped up, you know. I now pinned your post. Maybe you see here it's a pinned post at the top. I don't know. No, you don't see it. But I did pin it. You would see that here though. You see? It would say unpin. Otherwise, it would just say pin post like this. See? This is what it was first. And then I pinned it. So that means, yeah, it's the weekend now anyway, so we take it easy. And if anything, well, you all know, you just put down a question if you want more questions, and there's more rotation in the community. But so, like this, how is your day going? Usually, that's just I just put in here because to have this as a post, they're going to be saying that yeah, your community's got to be more specific and everything like that. So quad topics, it does not fit with what we actually talk about in here. You know, this is more a question for BBS training and tactics, as this is BBS stuff. Are you like or this? But I'm gonna answer them still. How was your day going? My day was pretty busy, as we know, because I wasn't in here. I ain't even got too much around on social media, just from like this morning up until I left here. Because then I went by my cousin, I now come back. Um, my BBS journey, well, that's good. I went from beginner to where I am now, written in by the Chamber of Commerce within what, 6 months. So, yeah, mine is good. And who recommended you to join the BBS? Well, that was a friend of my own that is now in the UK, so London. And yeah, also a business owner. Are you like or dislike the politics? Describe the reason for your yes or no. Well, me, I'm all about politics, and it's because I disagree with how it's being run right now. It's not being done right for the people. Number four, what are the changes you want to see in the community for its betterment? The only thing that we really need to have, and we're getting there, is this: the engagements, and this, the buying, the purchasing. That's what we need to increase on. For the rest, I'd say we're doing good. And what we need to do is get more numbers on here. That's what we really need. What should be the reason behind the rise in temperature these days? Yeah, that's on a lot of things. Well, yeah, I don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing. But I would say at the end of the day, it still falls on people. If people was more handling their business, then the corporate bastards wouldn't be doing all they doing to the earth. We will put back a lot of the trees in certain areas to build that all back up that is more natural and everything. And yeah, the temperature will go down, I think. But so yeah, that was my questions on Ibrahim's thing. And for anybody else that wants to put down questions, personal stuff like this, you could put in here so that people could, if anything, they answer that in the comment section of that post, of like, so like this post. Things concerning the BBS platform, that needs to go in BBS training and tactics. This is allowed here. This also is, well, it's on the line because every BBS, no matter what the topic, once you're talking about the community of the BBS where you in, that should be allowed. Like that's for the betterment of that BBS, so that should be allowed. But like in the beginning, this is something that I really brought. They didn't want this, but what should be the reasons behind the right, and like this could well work here. So basically, from these five, it's only two of them really that belong here. One of them is a personal question that is more here. And this one, well, this one, number two and number four, actually is more for the BBS training and tactics because there you could put in BBS stuff. There you're allowed to make these mistakes. But it's like for anybody that's trying to be a moderator, again, you should be up to date on my post. This again is proof that you're not, because otherwise you would know exactly what I just said. The topics, like, this is not something that I made up. So like now, because you got a whole bunch of people maybe that answered these things, there's a whole bunch of posts that have topics and stuff that do not really belong here. Now I'm gonna still say okay, but I train in my people, like trying to teach them. That's also the point, because I see Ox reaching out to me about this, because this is a whole bunch of posts. It's not just your post. You know, we have still like between 20, 50 people in here. If all of them was to do this, yeah, well, these ones anyway, it's all gonna add up. You see, then who you think is they going to reach out to? It's not gonna be you. It's gonna be the owner of the BBS. When the owner of the BBS addressed these things already, you see. But don't worry, I'll always stick up for my people, you know, except on the things that I say that I want. But this is something that I ask the community to do. Make some questions if you see I gone too long. So it's then on me if I get spoken to about, this is on me. Yeah. But I'm letting you know, like, I would only do these things for a certain amount of time. Like, if that happens, I would say, you see, yeah, he reached out, you know. If it doesn't, fine. But for the same thing, I know how they operate. They will wait till to see if this plays out often. And then they're going to be like, yeah, they can still give me the chance to, correct every little mistake. They don't really just come at you like that, you know. I could tell you that. I've been at them the hardest. But in any case, this was the answers to my question. Well, to these questions from Ibrahim. Very good job. Keep it up. And yeah, for anybody else, well, then now you all know, you know.